Looking ahead at the general election, do you believe that the general election could be rigged? Do you think that, because that's what you're positing in your piece at The Hill. Tell me a little bit about this. How fair do you think it'll be in November?
First of all, I think there's two different issues here. Let's not confuse voter fraud with election theft. Voter fraud is more limited. The left likes to say it doesn't exist. It exists. It is more limited. But the truth is, with a $15 device that you can buy at Costco or Best Buys or Radio Shack, if they still exist, you can vote multiple times on the Diebold machine without detection. There's an example of possible fraud. There are going to be efforts to vote illegals, people who are not legally eligible. Remember, the liberal enclaves, San Francisco and New York and others, now letting illegals vote in state and local elections, which I think is outrageous. As non-citizens, they have no stake in our governance. So you're going to have some of that. But I'm talking about these computerized machines, which a Princeton professor shows can be hacked simply, and that two studies done at Stanford shows were hacked and were used against Bernie Sanders in Wisconsin and most likely New York and perhaps other states. A very good study, an authoritative study. In truth, these machines are easy to fix. This is a bipartisan issue because the truth is they have been fixed in state and local elections by both parties. Who fixes the machines? Those with custody of them. And as a run-up, you have the rigging of the polls to set the public's perception of what will happen. Then the machines produce that result. This is, I think, has been done by Republicans and Democrats. I charge in my piece that there's a superb study that demonstrates that Reince Priebus and the Walker machine have engaged in this activity for 5 elections that I think is pretty impressive. So, yes, I think these machines are easily controlled. So if you look at who controls the machines in key states in this upcoming race, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and others, the only way to prove this would be to take exit polls on election day and then match them to the results. If there's a swing that is wide, I will be proven correct.